What is happening, and welcome to 4-Wheel Drive Talk episode 42. Now guys, this week's episode of 4-Wheel Drive Talk is all about new and upcoming rigs. Now we have the details on the new, bigger Land Rover that will have room for you and 7 of your best buddies. Then we'll also discuss a killer new off-road from Brabus that has nearly 900 horsepower and 774 pounds of torque that will allow you to pull, ready for this, 10,000 pounds. That's a lot of overlanding gear. And of course, also in this week's news, we have Volkswagen, who has decided to revive the Scout brand. Now, what do they have in store for the classic American off-roader? Well, you're going to find out here in a moment. But first, guys, look, every single week we put these videos together with these small little bite-sized little news nuggets to keep you guys entertained and informed as far as what is happening in the industry. Now, of course, if you find some value or hell, you just want to do us a solid and hit that like button and crush it, it's going to help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friends, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, when you think about it, Land Rover is one of the first brands that comes to mind when you think of off-roading and overlanding. And Land Rover enthusiasts are about to have a new model to choose from. Now, the Defender 130 is set to be announced by May 31st. And while it still retains similar styling as the Defender 90 and the Defender 110, the 130 is about 13 inches longer. So this is basically done to accommodate up to 8 passengers. I mean, overlanding off-roading is fun, but it's even more fun when you have a bunch of friends, right? Well, of course, you don't have to cram all your best buddies into a 130. Instead, you can use that extra interior space for more gear. Now, rumor has it that the Defender 130 will have the same engines as the other Defender models. So you have the base engine, which is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder that puts out just under 300 horsepower and 295 pounds of torque. Now you can also upgrade to a hybrid 3-liter turbocharged inline 6-cylinder that offers 395 horsepower and 406 pounds of torque. Now on top of the spectrum, on top of the heap, is a beefy 5-liter turbocharged V8 that makes 518 horsepower, 461 pounds of torque. Now this would be my pick for obvious reasons. That thing is going to be a beast. Now, so far, pricing for the Defender 130 hasn't been released, so we're not going to have to wait too long. Just a couple of weeks more to get all those details. And of course, as more details come out on this, we're going to keep you guys informed on that. Now, if you're looking for an off-road truck that has a lot of power, Brabus has you covered here. Now, what starts as a Mercedes AMG G63 SUV is turned into an off-road monster truck with a 4.4-liter turbocharged V8. Now, it's called the 900 XLP 1 of 10. Yeah, 1 of 10. Why is that? Well, I'm going to get to that in just a moment. Let's talk a little bit more about this engine, which, by the way, unleashes 888 horsepower, 774 pounds of torque. Now, the engine actually produces 922 pounds of torque, but it's capped off at 774 to provide a longer life to the drivetrain. But still, 774 is nothing to be disappointed about. Now, the truck also has custom exhaust, 22-inch forged wheels, and 325 55 R22 Pirelli Scorpion ATR tires. Now, there's also big fender flares, 19.2 inches of ground clearance, which is pretty stinking badass, and which can tow nearly 10,000 pounds. Now, of course, this bad boy, as you probably expected, is not cheap. Now, this thing's going to set you back nearly $750,000, 700,000. And that's only if you can get your hands on one, because only 10 of these things are going to be made. So hence the 1 out of 10 in the name. Now, I've reserved 5 of the 10, so good luck in finding I can't even keep a straight face with this. But anyways, check in the description below for a link to this badass truck for more details. The International Scout is a classic American off-roader that is going to get a new life. Now, last week, Volkswagen, which owns the Scout brand, officially announced that it's bringing back the Scout. Now, the new Scout will come in 2 variants. You have an SUV and then you have a truck. Now, both vehicles are going to be electric, and both are expected to debut in 2026 rather. Now, I'm not the best at math, but 2026 is 4 years away. Friend, that is a lifetime in vehicle years. And with so many other EVs coming out to the market, 2026 Scout is going to have a lot. It's going to have a ton of competition to really get people's attention. However, when you think about it, harnessing the power of the Scout name, kind of similar to how the Bronco did it, should really help with this. And if the new EV Scout and SUV truck look anything like the originals, there should be an eager fan base that are going to be willing, knocking down the door of Volkswagen to get one of these retro-style electric vehicles. I mean, think about it. Look back what Ford did with the Bronco. They modernized the truck. They kept a lot of the old school styling with it, and it has been a crushing expectations out of the water, and it has been really, really well for Ford. They can't keep these things in stock. Now, of course, only time will tell if this gamble is going to pay off for Volkswagen, but again, if they do things right, the new Scout could be an absolute smash hit, just like how the revived Bronco was for Ford. Now, what do you think about the Scout? If Volkswagen comes out and this thing really has a lot of the old school lines and so forth, is this going to be a truck that you're going to be running out for? Leave a comment down below. All right, guys, let's do a review of our current giveaway before I go signing off. We have a Camp Moon camping folding chair, we have a Powerlix sleeping bag, and of course, the $100 Amazon gift card. Entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some more of the videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on 4-wheel drive talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to register on the site already during one of the last giveaways, friend, you're still eligible to win, but as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello, post some photos. Hey, that is it. Now, for complete details on the giveaway, including how to register on 4-wheel drive talk or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Well, that is it for 4-wheel drive talk episode 32. Now, of course, it's that time of the video where, friend, I'm going to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff, so hit that like button, subscribe if you currently are not, and you might as well hit that bell so therefore you're notified every single time that we come out with a video just like this one. Friends, well, I'm going to get back down and start tooling around. I have my Turtleback Expedition trailer downstairs in my garage, and I've been tooling around, making some modifications to how I have the awning set up on it, and yeah, so I'm going to jump back down there. You get out there, stay healthy, and find your adventure.